you should be vibing.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shay Halt, and I gotta be a little quiet because let's just say it's a little too dark here. Don't want to be too loud.
I can't hear you! It's too dark in here!
Anyways, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like bell. I forgot my own mistake. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like. I can't. I'm probably stuck in my head. Oh my god. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below, you guys, because life just gets crazy. Life just gets crazy, and then there's my life where it gets crazier. Just saying. Look at this look. Look. I know that some of y'all wanted me to do an eye look, but I wanted to know if you guys wanted to do it with the nude lip or the lips that I had already did previously. Leave a comment down below on which lip look to do, and I'll give you guys this eye makeup tutorial, because honestly guys, I had to remember how the hell I even did this. Like, I wasn't even expecting it to come out like this. I was just trying something. Let me just start off with the story. So mind y'all, this funeral happened to fall on our anniversary. I didn't know that because I was thinking about a funeral. This is my aunt's funeral, and this is like a second mom to me. So the only thing on my mind was her. And that whole day had already just been going downhill, from us getting ready to the chaos with my mother to that. So he was getting ready to pick me up. We're getting ready to head over to my family's house because my aunt unfortunately had passed away from cancer. We were all heading over there, and my mom was already pissing me off. She was taking forever to get ready. And I love her. I love my moms and all. But if you and my sperm donor ain't married, y'all ain't got no type of relationship together, the family don't like you. They're only being nice to you to be nice to you. They don't like you, and they did not like her. Why she thought that she had to just be looking like the baddest thing. Walk into my aunt's funeral. I mean, this would make sense if this was my sperm donor's funeral. But my aunt's, she was already pissing me off, taking too long to get ready. And the whole time I'm just sitting over here like, dude, like, you ain't even a thought at a party. Nobody even wants you there. So waiting on her to get ready, we get in the car, we head on over to my aunt's house where everybody is pretty much getting ready to get into the service cars and everything. Cool. So I was already frustrated with my mom because I'm like, this was supposed to have been me and my family's day, and you tried to make it about you. Not cool. And as soon as we get there, everybody's already side-eyeing us and everything. Everybody's side-eyeing my boyfriend because my boyfriend was 27 and I was 20. So they were just like, he is too damn old for you. What the hell is he doing with you? What is he trying to get out of this?
Come man, stop. You in my business? Don't do that.
Got stories with him too. This one is number one. So anyway, my boyfriend, I'ma just call him Brandon. So Brandon, that right there is your answer to what the hell Brandon was and Brandon was about. Gosh. We're at the setup. We're driving to the funeral home, getting ready to prepare ourselves for what we're about to endure, because I didn't go see her at the funeral home before the actual funeral. It's kind of just like you're going to a funeral twice, and I already don't like funerals. I mean, who does? But she wasn't somebody that I knew I could handle seeing twice, sitting there, lying there, and it was a lot. So as soon as we got there, we see her, the emotions start flowing and everything, and my mom is sitting in the back where she's supposed to be. And everybody's still side-eyeing me and him and everything. And I'm just like, ugh. I was actually ready for it to be over because I didn't even feel like I belonged there, to be honest. We get ready to leave, and we're getting ready to head to the burial site. My mom didn't want to go to the burial site. She wanted to go home. And I'm like, okay, but this is the last time that I get to see her. And you would think that if, it was genuine, she would want to see her too. I mean, sometimes people grieve differently, but I've never known her to drive away from the burial site when that's everybody's final goodbyes. So we ended up taking her home, and I was already frustrated with that because I'm like, I'm never going to get back to the cemetery in time to say my last goodbyes. And that is actually what happened. Got there, and they were already dispersing. So Brandon had already knew that I was frustrated and everything, and we were actually in the process of moving in together, like literally a week left before we were going to move in together. And he was just like, babe, it's going to be okay. Like, don't even let that stress you. Let's go look at furniture. So we go to Macy's to go look at furniture. We head over to JCPenney's and everything, look at bed sheets, comforter sets, maybe a nice bed set, king size set. And out of nowhere, he's acting like he doesn't want to be around me. And I'm like, yo, Brandon, what's your deal? What's going on? He was like, man, I just don't want to be here. I'm like, what you mean we just got here? What you mean you don't want to be here? You suggested us to come here. It's like, I mean, I didn't actually think he was going to go along with coming here. I mean, we could have went somewhere else. I'm like, excuse you?
Hush.
What? I'm like, well, if you didn't want to come here, why would you even suggest it? So he's sitting over here getting upset. Y'all, do y'all know we got in an argument? I'm like, as if I ain't going through enough already. With my mom, I ain't get to say goodbye to my second mom. And now my nigga is acting up. Seriously. So I was like, you can just take me home. Just take me home. I don't want to be here. Just take me home. He's like, fine, I'll take you home. Yeah. Now, before all this had happened, y'all, we had picked out rings. He told me there were promise rings. So he had his promise ring on his ring finger. I had mine on my ring finger. And we get in the car, and all of a sudden he throws his promise ring on the floor. I was like, oh, so that's how you feel. That's how you feeling. He's like, yep, that's how I feel. I was like, y'all, my emotions were all over the place. I'm like, did this nigga really just... Okay, bet. So he's driving, and the way he's going ain't leading to my house. So now I'm thinking this nigga about to kill me. Oh shit, I ain't even say I love people. Like, these people that I ain't even told you I love you to, I ain't said goodbye. This nigga about to kill me. I'm just over here hyperventilating, freaking out. And then he pulls up to this park that oversees the city. And I'm like, why are we here? I told you to take me home. So he's like, well, we're not going home. I wanted to show you something. I'm like, Show me what? Like, why you just gonna take me home? He's like, I want to show you a place that I go to think when I get frustrated. I'm like, alright, come on. So we go to the spot. It's like this little cove that oversees the city. And then he puts the hands on my shoulders, and then he faces me, and my lips like, because I'm like, don't do it, dude, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And then you want to do it in front of traffic, don't do it. He's like, why your lips quivering? I'm like, what you about to do? I could already feel it. I already knew what he was about to do. I'm like, this nigga's about to propose to me. What the? I don't know what to say. I'm not ready. I don't know what. Before I could even look up, he's already on one knee. I'm like, now I'm emotional. I'm 10 times more emotional than I was earlier because I'm like, all these things, you can't just throw that at me. Like, so you mean to tell me that you started a scene so that you can get my mind off of going home? This is not how you propose to somebody. So I'm sitting here crying, you know, he proposes, and I was just like, oh, no, okay, no, shit, no, that's not, I'm not saying no, I'm just, but in the back of my mind, my little voice is saying, no, and then I'm like, yeah.
What? What the f?
No, damn, no, I was not looking forward to marrying this man. Y'all, I've been engaged twice. Have I been married? No. Something always happened before we got down the aisle, and that's why I always say I need a proposal. It's nice and all, but can you get me down the aisle? Can you get me to say I do? Can you get me to where they say, no, I pronounce you husband and wife, you may not get your bride. If you can get me there, then we can talk. But if you, the only thing you can give me is proposal, I can't never really seem to get past the proposal stage. They always f*** up. I don't know why. Anyways, y'all, this dude really proposed after this funeral, and I'm forgetting that a funeral just happened. So when I call my sperm donor and tell him everything, he tells the family.
Why? 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 Why?
So now the family is feeling like I'm turning this into something about me when it's supposed to be about my aunt. And that was never the case. They didn't know what all I was going through that day. I was going through so much. And then to come to that funeral, and then to not even be able to see her, and not even, if they were to peep that I wasn't there, they don't even know I wasn't there. So if they're seeing this, now you know, dumbass, I never intended to make my aunt's day about me. And I should have known he wasn't the one when he proposed after a funeral, instead of letting her have her day and letting me get through everything that was going on. Like, he could have waited. Then again, I could have just not said nothing to my dad, but there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on, y'all. A lot. But, as I've stated, no, I did not get married. He actually ended up cheating on me with his best friend's baby mom. Yeah, one of those. But hey, I dodged the bullet. I ain't got no kids with him. I ain't got kids. So, whatever. Anyways, y'all, that's all I have for tonight. If y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment about which eye makeup tutorial look you would want. Would you like this brown nude lip, or would you like the lip that I did the first time? And I promise information, I will deliver that makeup tutorial to you guys. Again, I'm Shay Holt. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.